Hi, today I want to share with you a very funny video from a very funny lady on YouTube. She made a YouTube sketch called
I contact the seller's realtor.
Realtors Are Scam Artists. There's really no more need for explanation. I just want to commentate along with it. So let's begin.
Hey, so I think I want to buy a house from that guy over there. Oh, great. I can help you do that. I'm a realtor. Oh, cool. What is it that you do? I contact the seller's realtor. And then they contact the seller. And then the seller tells the realtor what they want to do. And then I tell you. Oh, yeah. I could probably just go do that. Technically, but you wouldn't have the power to negotiate. What negotiating are you doing? Because I literally give you a number and then that's all I can spend. Maybe I can get you something thrown in for free. Oh, that's
Yeah, so that's one of the funniest things that about realtors is that they say, "Oh, we're gonna help you negotiate," but the truth is that it's not that complex. But of course, right? They're incentivized to make it sound as complex as possible. So anyhow, a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm going to go pay $30,000 to have a realtor to help me negotiate," when in fact that's really hard to justify.
exciting. Let's do that. Well, not in this case, but technically. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'll just talk to the seller. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. You need a realtor. Like legally? No, but I
Yeah, this is a very important point. Now, Julie is Canadian, and I'm not sure if it's also true in Canada, but at least in America, like you do not need there's when you're transacting your own homes, you do not need a realtor. End of story. Like you never do. Some states require an attorney to do the deed transfer, but other than that, you do not need a realtor. You're not legally required to have a realtor.
I have an expertise. Oh, okay. What do you advise? Well, I think you should go buy a house from that guy. Cool. Thanks. I will. Wait. There's another bid. What? Yep, there's another bid. You have to come up higher. How do you know that? Realtors talk to other realtors. But this house has been on the market for a month with nothing, and then all of a sudden there's a bid right when I want to bid. That's a great point. That's real estate for you. It's the market is, and it's you're gonna have to bid higher. But I already told you how much money I can.
So now this I will defend a realtor. I don't won't go as far as defend, but there are sometimes I have seen enough offers where it is very strange that even like because I'm on the seller side, and so I know exactly how it went down, and so it's weird. Yeah, I list a home for 3 weeks, nothing, and then suddenly two people come in at the same time. It's very strange, and it does happen enough where you never know if they're lying or not. And so unfortunately, given the system that we have right now, the best bet is to just offer something that you are comfortable you would buy the house at without regrets. There's also escalation clause, but that we could save that for another video. But of course, sometimes it's a scam. Sometimes, like, of course, there's another buyer. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes weird things happen. But these weird things happen more than I would expect. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, well, then the other bidder is going to get it. Who is the other bidder? I can't say. What did they bid? I can't say. Are they even a real person? I can't say. Okay, what if they bid lower? Then I would just be bidding higher for no reason. Okay.
Yeah. So it is also, yeah. I mean, it's not that they can't say; it's that they don't know. If you're the buyer and an agent's representing you, that's all the information they have. They don't have information to the sellers. The seller is the one that has all the offers. It's has all the repository of information. So yeah. The buyer the buyer agent just don't know.
Counter argument, it'd be safer if you bid more. Can I ask you a question? Shoot. How do you get paid? On commission. For the price of the house? Mm-hmm. So if I bid more, you get correlation, not causation. Sounds like causation to me. Did you want the house or not?
Yeah, so that's now to the defense real estate agents. Realtors, they actually do not care that much about the final price. Like, for most agents, they don't really care if the house sold at 1 mil or 1.1 mil, because it's more important for them to make just the commission, whether it's 3% of 1 mil or 3% of 1.1 mil. To them, it's not a big a deal, but from 3% of 1 mil to zero, that's huge. So the problem, the issue is not more that they are incentivized to jack the price up. The issue is that they are incentivized to close the deal, whether you are whether you really should go in or not. For the seller side, I guess you could argue that the incentives are more aligned. As selling agent and person trying to sell the house, it's definitely both in line with selling the house. The conflict is the buying part. Buying a house is such a huge commitment, and if you're if this person that you've paid that you're putting all your trust on is incentivized in a huge way to have the transaction go through no matter what, like it's definitely a problematic system.
Or not, because it's going to go quick. Oh, shoot. Okay, yes. Bid more. Great. It's yours. Just like that? Yes. So I won. I had the highest bid. Sure. Yeah. And I'll take my check for $50,000, please. That's what you get paid for 4 minutes of work. This is a scam. I got scammed. Oh, no, don't worry. You don't pay me. The seller does. So he got scammed? Oh, definitely.
So this is the second, well, this may be the biggest lie. The for the buyer agent, for the buyer and between the buyer agent will always say, "Oh, you as the buyer don't pay me. The seller pays me." This is probably the biggest sleight of hand in real estate as it is right now, and a part of the basis of the lawsuit that's happening against the NAR. The reasoning behind it is a little bit, it's kind of like the really short way to say it is that it's padded into the sell price to really explain why you as the buyer is absolutely paying the buyer's agent. I have to go to another video and show you the math, but you as the buyer absolutely 100,000% pay for buyer's agent, and it is probably one of the biggest sleight of hand, accepted sleight of hand that's not being called out in modern economies. It's a very strange thing, and it's again the basis of a lawsuit because it's almost like a semi lie. But anyhow, yeah, this is where the video ends. Thank you, Julie, for unofficially hopping onto the waiver train. Okay, hope you guys just check her out. She's really funny. She doesn't make sketch just for realtors. She makes all sorts of sketches. Really funny. Check her out. All right, bye.